they were in Gaul, which is where France. Gaul was originally Celtic. So anyway, so this is by way of, and they were also in Bulgaria and Hungary and so forth. So this is a tune that we play in a Celtic tune from Bulgaria. There was no singing along on that. I didn't hear much of that. I'd like to also play a tune, you know, and the very interesting thing about the Bulgarian music is that it's in very strange rhythms. Not, I mean, most of the music in Ireland, Scotland, Western Europe is 2/4 time, 3/4 time. Once in about 40 years you have something written in 7/8 time, but that is such a rare thing that no one knows what it is. In Eastern Europe, especially in Bulgaria and Turkey and parts of Greece, there are rhythms 7/8 time, 9/8 time, 11/16 time, all kinds of exotic rhythms that most people, when they dance or hear it, they think it's a little bit off. It's syncopated or something's wrong with it. Anyway, the piece I'm going to play now is in 11/16 time. I teach folk dancing, and when I explain this to people, I always see the eyes go like this. I don't know if you saw that, but my eyes were closing. But anyway, so this is a kind of esoteric, this is a piece in 13/16 time. It's called Jove Male Mombi, or The Young Lass from Tralee. Well, I have a question. What time is it, by the way? Because I know you have to leave at, when do you have to leave? Or do any of you sleep here, or?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, what time is it now?
Yeah,
25 to.
It is not.
25, yeah.
Really? 25 too.
Got lots of time.
Okay, lots of time. All right. But I thought maybe, since this is a completely improvised program, maybe some of you have questions, or even better, perhaps you have answers. Any questions about this? Any questions about this? Any questions about me? Any questions about anything? Are you voting? Who is voting for Lincoln? You're voting? Oh, you have a question? Yeah.
What's the name of that?
This is called a Gaida. And by the way, every country in the world has a bagpipe. I've run tours to about 15 different countries. Tunisia has a bagpipe. Czechoslovakia has a bagpipe. Every country has a different bagpipe and has a different name. The bagpipes we know in America are the Scottish bagpipes. That's what everyone thinks about. Are you raising your hand, sir, or exercising?
I'm reaching for the stars.
The stars.
And you're a star, so I'm reaching for
Okay, thank you.
Do you have any idea of when the first bagpipe in terms of history
Yes, I do. It was in 3736 BC by Leslie Ha-Katona, and it was in a small cave in Babylon, and near, actually it was Sumerian, but they kept competing with the Babylonians, and so no one quite, the historians don't quite know. So it's probably Irish, but so that's close enough. Now, what was the question? Oh yes, this is called a Gaida. This is the traditional name. Gaida in Bulgarian, Gayta in Albanian. If you know. Gaita, Gata in Galicia, in northern Spain, which is called Galicia. That is Celtic. And that's what Galicia means, Celtic. And they have bagpipes very similar to the ones in Ireland, which is actually their sister city. As I say, the pieces comes from a goat, and the word for goat is gaita in many countries, and it's related etymologically to Gadya, Hagadya. When you sing in Passover, you sing Hagadya, or
What is that made of?
This is Larry the sheep, Larry the goat.
Okay.
This is a goat. It's turned inside out. Actually, it's not alive, although people question that also. But the way they make it is, if you they remove the insides of the goat first, and then they turn it upside down, so the hair of the goat is inside, facing in. That's how they make it, and then they attach different chanters to it. Yes, ma'am. Your name, sir, ma'am?
Who was the first bagpipe player back in Samaria?
I forgot the name. I told you already.
37
BC.
There were two Galicias. Would they both have been, there's one, as you know, in Eastern Europe, part of Poland, Austro-Hungary, and the other, of course, in Spain. Would that have been part of the route?
Yes. The celts started in Central Asia somewhere, and they kept moving west. And there's a Galicia in Turkey. It's a province.
Really? Okay. And would the bagpipe then have originated back in Turkey?
Well, nobody knows really nobody really knows when it originated, but everybody had sheep, or goats. So it moved.
It migrated?
Yeah, it probably did. Yeah. In Turkey, yes. Ancient what? Galicia, yes. Aha, are you Armenian? No? Okay, yeah. Yes, that's the area. Well, not Armenian. Armenia is different. What do you mean?
Cilicia was Armenian.
Oh, was it?
No.
Oh, I see what you mean. There are two Armenias. There's Armenia, which belonged to the Soviet Union, and that's a different language, actually, from the Armenian in Turkey. Okay. It's hard to hear you. Anyway, I'm also running a tour to Armenia, in case anyone's interested. Any other questions? Yeah.
Should that be dressed up?
Dressed up this?
Wearing something?
This, me or this? It can be. Yeah, people have all kinds of
Garments.
garments. Yeah, they hang roses from it. They hang clothes from it. You can do your laundry with it. It's yeah. Well, it's naked. Sometimes they leave the whole body of the animal on it. It's always different. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, I just arrived late, but I was always curious about the bagpipe because my father loved them. And I was wondering what's inside, if anything.
Inside this?
Yeah.
Well, air and the hair of the sheep, of the goat. In other words, the goat is turned inside out.
Oh,
See, so this is the skin, the inside of the skin, and the hair is inside.
thank you.
Right? Right.
It's also found in goats. So are they all?
No, they're not all from goats. No, I don't know where this Scottish bagpipe comes from. And they make it out of other materials. I've seen bagpipes made out of cellophane. Because it's just a bag, which doesn't break. Not latex, Gore-Tex. Those are very famous they last a long time. This, unfortunately, because it's live, when it's in the wintertime, it's very hard to play because it gets very cold. So it has to warm up. This is good weather for it. It's always out of tune. I must say that this is a real thrill for me because this is my first public performance on this. I've never done this, and I have to thank Shirley. Where's Shirley? Shirley asked me a couple of weeks ago if I would play, and I said, "Are you kidding?" First of all, this is not an Irish bagpipe. Second of all, I don't know Irish songs, and third of all, I never played before, and so I thought it would be a new experience for me, and it certainly is. And you're a great group, and this is a beautiful, beautiful synagogue. I mean, a beautiful temple. It's just I've driven past it for years, and I've never really seen it. Let's see. Any other questions?
I don't know.
Any other? I think yes. I think. That's it. Another guitar piece. Would you like a guitar piece? Yes. Would you like? Would you like Molly Malone, or would you like a Renaissance pavane?
Catherine Barron.
Kevin Farron. Only if you come up and sing.
Debbie, Londonary air.
Okay, you have to help me out because I don't know these songs. So you'll come here. This Land Is Your Land. Oh, that's a good song. This Land Is Your Land by the Irish poet Woody Guthrie. I was trying to. Do you know that he's Irish? Should we sing that? This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made, you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me an endless skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made, you and me. Here we go. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made, you and me. Now we're going to do something hard. You guys clap. 1, 2. You have to do the up. Just give the downbeat. Ready? Just 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep doing it. Not yet. Let's. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made, you and me. And I met Shirley, and she was strolling, and she was going, and she was rolling. Would you like to dance, she asked, and I just had a great idea. Why don't we have a dance?
Sing the last verse.
Oh, this land was made for you and me. Okay, would you like to do it? Thank you very much. This has been a great thrill, and it's certainly an amazing experience for me. Would any of you, and I would like to tell you how difficult it is to just be in front of people. You know, many artists and normal people suffer from total stage fright. You know, whenever you're giving a speech or giving a concert, or whatever it is, we always tremble before we do it. And there's a story about this man who goes into the forest and he meets a tiger, and he's trembling, and the tiger is about to eat him, and then he notices that the tiger is trembling. So he says to the tiger, why are you trembling? And the tiger says, because after I eat you, I have to give a speech. So thank you very much. I will.